Welcome back to NSN Tonight on a Friday, friends, as our coverage of Nevada's fall camp rolls on. Kickoff at USC 1 week from tomorrow. And of course, it is year 2 for the Wolfpack's coaching staff, including the leader of Nevada's strength and conditioning. Here is Chris Murray's recent chat with Mason Baggett.
Mason, thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk a little bit about fall camp and everything you guys have put into this season. So as the strength and conditioning coach, walk us through what you guys have been doing since the end of last year.
Oh my gosh. Well, so it starts off every single year. We go pretty much January through the end of March with our winter training. And so when we get into that early part of the semester, it's a lot of our building up, just the guys getting ready for spring football. And as we get through the end of our winter conditioning, they go through spring ball. We're still training throughout that year. And then really the heaviest period of time for us is when we get into summer. And the summer is about 8 to 9 weeks of a really all-inclusive program that includes getting really close to football and making sure that everything is set to go so that our guys are ready to practice and withstand the demands of practice so that practice can get them ready to play a game. We feel really good about what our year has looked like, the additions that we've had on the roster, the work the guys have put in, and I'm really excited for the fans to see the product that these guys are going to put on the field this year.
What do you think you've seen in terms of the biggest gains from last year to this year, just in terms of the strength, conditioning, fitness, speed of this team? Where have those shown the most as you guys have gone through fall camp?
Absolutely. Well, I think one of the biggest things is last year, even through the winter and our summer, we were still teaching a lot of what the foundations of the program are, what the expectations are. And this year we have a really great group of guys that have that understanding. And I think that really elevates all of the team's preparation. So just a tremendous gain, one, and just an overall team strength. The guys focused throughout our year with our conditioning and our speed work. There's really no stone unturned, but it's a testament to them. And I think, what you're going to see on the field is we've really focused on high level of effort all the time. So relentless style of play. And I think that has to do with their ability to prepare, their mentality to come in every single workout and every single practice and put those things into motion. So being able to push themselves to the ability to be able to pursue every play, to run to the ball. And that starts in the winter and it goes all the way through in every single winter conditioning session, all the way through the summer conditioning session, and upholding the standard every single day when these guys come in the weight room and come on the field.
What would you say are maybe the tenets of your strength and conditioning program? What are the foundational pieces? You maybe mentioned a couple there that you guys need to hit to know that you're going to be the best team on the field in terms of fitness and physicality.
Well, I think for us, especially as strength coaches, maybe sometimes we put the biggest importance on the weight room or biggest importance on the field. And I think part of what we do, more than just the weightlifting or the running or anything else, is cultivate a mentality that we're going to go out on the field with every single day. And I think that understanding that we're always going to have high effort, great attitude, be great teammates, have that relentless style of play. And what Coach Wilson says is effort habit, being able to go out on the field every single day with the right high level of effort, 100% effort, no matter how you're feeling, those same work habits, no matter what the conditions are. I mean, we have a great program as far as strength and conditioning, I think, as well as a staff. But it's really not about the exercises or about what we do on the field. It's more about the mentality that we try to cultivate around what it takes to be really consistent and have great habits and behaviors every single day that's going to make us successful.
Let's get into your backstory. How did you become a strength and conditioning coach? What put you on this path to where you are now?
So I was a walk-on at Virginia Tech, playing under Coach Frank Beamer, longtime coach at Virginia Tech, and really similar to what I have come to know of Coach Alt being here and his history and known through Coach Wilson, but kind of earned my way, by way of the weight room and by way of work. But I didn't really think I wanted to be a strength coach for a long time. It just kind of came, as I was discerning what I was going to do, and I wasn't ready to be out of school, so I went and got my master's, and my strength coach, who was at Virginia Tech for the better part of 26 or 27 years, Mike Gentry, asked if I would be a graduate assistant, and so that's kind of where it all ran with. So from there, being a GA, I thought that I wanted to be around something that was around athletics. Maybe it was going to be physical therapy, maybe it was going to be medicine. I didn't know, but I really fell in love with the physical preparation and the mental preparation side of things. And, having worked, this is my 5th university. I also worked for the Marine Corps. I stole a lot of the great leadership development ideas from the Marine Corps. And it's not that we train our team as the military, but I think what we do is try to help develop our leaders and develop our individuals around those core tenets of, being great teammates and trying to lead yourself first and lead others, is what I've kind of stolen from, some of the best of the best.
So you mentioned 5 different schools before you came to Nevada. You were at Oregon with Coach Ken Wilson. He brought you along to Reno.
That's right.
So I guess, what has been your experience in Northern Nevada? What have you enjoyed about moving your family up here to the biggest little city?
We've loved it here. It's still got a small town feel. The community really surrounds the Wolfpack, and I think that's what makes this place special. And we're just looking to get this place back so that the product on the field makes the community really fired up to see what we're doing and kind of uphold the traditional, what the Wolfpack has been known for, to be a really tough team, to be somebody that teams come into Mackey Stadium, and no matter, what time of year it is, no matter what the weather is, no matter what it looks like, they're going to get the same product of hard-nosed, kind of blue-collar play. And I think, that's one of the things that excites me, is to be in a place where the team is really appreciated, and you love that on Saturdays that it's kind of the only show going. Obviously, you have a lot of things going on with the downtown area and surrounding with Lake Tahoe, and it's beautiful, but you get kind of these college football Saturdays where the only college football game in town is the Wolfpack, which is an awesome feeling.
Wolfpack football got a big announcement over the summer. Joel Bitonio donated $1 million to the Strength and Conditioning Center that you call home. So how has that transformed your operation and really helped you guys get prepared for the season?
Well, first of all, we're really thankful to Joel Bitonio and his family for that donation. And really what it's done is enhance our ability to train the team the right way and have a space that they're proud of and can feel that, one, former alumni that are here are supporting the program, as well as the community. And what you've seen, if you've been around our complex at all, is there's been construction ongoing for the better part of the last 12 months or more. And that just shows that there's progress going on, and that they want the Wolfpack to be successful, and the team feels it. And the team feels community behind them, from individuals that just want to show support as well as alumni alike. But, as far as individually and selfishly, my office has had a great upgrade and a facelift, and that's just provided us the opportunity to do everything that we need and then some.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Pound for pound, who's the strongest member of the Nevada football team?
I'm sure I would upset plenty of people. I mean, we have a lot of really strong guys, but pound for pound, I mean, we've got guys like Amani Johnson, we've got Davion Blackwell, we've got Marcel Walker. Those guys are peak. Now, absolute strength, we've got some monsters that are throwing weights around. But what you find a lot of times is some of your skill guys are a little bigger, or your combo guys like your linebackers, tight ends, like those guys can still lift really big weights and have a little bit lower body weight. So that puts them in the conversation for pound. But I'm sure I'm forgetting a few other ones. Those are the ones that come to mind of guys that just come in every day, and those guys have a really tremendous ability in the weight room.
This is always a controversial topic out at Wolfpack Park. Do you have a fastest player? Because everybody thinks they are the fastest player, but is there an official title given to fastest Wolfpack player?
There is an official title. We do speed school every Monday in our off season, and we have GPS devices that everybody gets to wear. And so at the top of that board is Dale Von Campbell and Jamal Bell. At those top speeds. So those two guys, as far as like outright number speed, have put on paper. Now, if you were to line up all those guys in race, I'm sure everybody before that race would be talking, and you'd have a pretty entertaining video to watch it if we got a chance to show that out, right? Just because everybody has a different idea of their ability. So we do track what their top velocities are. So outright speed, those are our two guys.
Great to get Mason on the show. But coming up next, we will hear from a Wolfpack player, and he is a local favorite out of Spanish Springs High School by way of Oregon. It is Jackson LeDuc. Chris's chat with him coming up right after this on the show.